Okay, this is the video for day 3 of making Teleball. There's a fair amount of changes on day 3. It's probably going to be a long video. You can notice that the walls are red now. So I made anything red that you can't teleport onto. So it's basically just a floor that you can teleport to. And as you can see, the ball turns red if it hits something that you can't teleport to, including the ring here, which I think is a lot better than just having the ball disappear. So, and for these, instead of having making the whole wall disappear when you throw the ball through the ring, it's just this hole in the wall, which I think is a lot more interesting to throw the ball through. And yeah, didn't look great just having the whole wall disappear either, which I knew that wasn't how I wanted it to be anyway. That was just the quick and easy way of doing it initially. And yeah, the walls, I actually made them a bit thinner. They are a bit wide. It's like maybe a bit hard to throw the ball through. But I didn't really need that to be a challenge or anything, or intend it to. But here's the main thing. My one goal for day 3 was to add another type of ball, since that's one of the main things in the game, really. Having these different balls that behave differently. For the first one here, this is a line ball. So, I was calling it the line ball. I put a line on it as well. So when you throw it, it will just travel in a straight line. I also wanted, rather than using gravity and falling down, and I wanted to add a challenge for each of the balls that I added. For this one, there's just this ring that's pretty far away that you would not be able to throw the other ball through, but you can do with this ball. It is maybe a little bit hard to line up, and it definitely takes some getting used to. Took me like five throws just to get it through that time. And yeah, that'll open this next area, which doesn't exist yet, because yeah, I did a ton on day 3, I feel like, so that the rest of that, what's beyond that wall, will be added for day 4. But yeah, I still wanted the functionality of throwing the ball through the ring still will unlock the next area. So one thing that the line ball, I noticed, is that I wanted to actually make it spin. So actually is another video, so I'm just gonna switch to that now. Okay, so still on day 3 here. I just made, I think, one change and then started testing again. But yeah, this room is a bit different. I added that kind of step up here as well, which you can throw the ball up to get up there. I thought it would be interesting to have a little bit of verticality to mix things up a bit. But here you can see the ball spins now, depending on how your hand is spinning when you throw it, which I think it looks a lot better. It's something that you wouldn't notice on the normal ball when it didn't have a texture on it, because you wouldn't even notice if it's spinning or not. But once you've got that line there, you can see the ball spin. I also just fixed the throwing as well for this day, so throwing works a lot better. In general. Also, yeah, so you can still throw this ball harder to make it go faster, or you could just just not even move your hand at all when you throw it, just to have it stand still in the air. So here I kind of wanted to demonstrate throwing this particular ball a bit harder. It kind of made it a bit harder to throw it through the ring. Trying to throw it faster here. But yeah, it's I think it's okay for it to be a little bit challenging to throw it through. You don't need to do it first try. You can take as many throws as you want, really. So yeah, as you can see there, it unlocks the next area, which at this point doesn't exist yet. This wall here, the reason the balls go through it is because I forgot to add a collider to the wall. So I'm glad I found that when I was testing it. I would have noticed it eventually. But I think at this point I didn't even know why that was happening. Because yeah, all the other walls work, it's just the walls with the holes in them. And yeah, the ceiling also works. So yeah, I was kind of having fun just testing the new ball. And of course I needed to test it to make sure it was working properly, but also I was just kind of having fun throwing it around different ways and showing the difference between each of the balls. And yeah, I also had to create the method for actually being able to switch between them. It's another thing added for this day. So I feel like it was kind of a lot. And once I had the ability to equip different types of balls, I could then just reuse that for future days, I guess, when I add more different kinds of balls. So it kind of gave me an idea when I was playing around, like I could have levels where there's some sort of like achievement or bonus for the fewest kind of amount of teleports you can do. Like I could have a level where if you can beat it by only teleporting like 10 times or less, then you get some sort of achievement, I guess. Which I kind of got that idea basically just by seeing how far I could just teleport in one go. Which, when the ball's really far away, it is kind of hard to tell like if it has hit the ground as well, like if you can teleport to it. At this point there aren't any sounds in the game, but that's one way I could make it clear that the ball is, you can teleport to the ball. But you can always just press the teleport button anyway, and if it doesn't teleport, then you obviously can't. But yeah, I thought it would be more difficult to throw the ball through this gap in the wall. This particular ball, you do have to like angle it down, whereas it's probably easier to throw the normal ball through there. I was also wondering, now that I'm down here with this line ball, it's going to be harder to get back up. I was like, can you even get back up using this ball? And then I figured, since I'm probably tall enough, this thing is like 2 meters high, but I might be able to reach above here and just throw the ball down. But if you're not a tall person, you would just be stuck down there at that point, I think. But, you know, if that did happen, you could probably just restart the level, which that functionality is not in the game at this point when I'm just starting to make it. But it was interesting to think about. I'm probably just going to end this video kind of soon, but just showing off that the ball turns red to indicate you can't teleport to it. It's like deactivated if you throw it onto something that you can't teleport to. So that'll be it for the day 3. This is where it was at the end of day 3. So there'll be another video for tomorrow. So look forward to that. So yeah, the main thing was adding a different type of ball. So thanks for watching. Bye.